ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Welcome everybody. आज nowadays we are seeing actually little bad news for the devotees, because so many devotees who are old in age are now leaving because of this situation, as we all know. And many devotees from those connected to Bhubaneswar, also His Holiness Bhakti Swarup Damodar Maharaj disciple, they are also, they one or two disciples have already departed. And so we also pray that other devotees will remain safe. Today, we will,
we will
yeah,
we will resume our discussion on the IDC course. Hope everybody is going through the passages which are there inside the book, because they are also important for our understanding to become complete. That's why please don't neglect and go through those passages, because they are very important for the proper clear understanding of the system, organization, what is there going on in ISKCON. Like if you are studying in a school and somebody asks you that where is the toilet, where is the principal's room, what is the importance of this room, why is this laboratory present here, you may not have visited the laboratory, you may not have visited principal's room, not necessarily, but you must have the information regarding that. So similarly, we all should be very much aware of the society which we are in, that is ISKCON. And after all, it is more important because this is also a spiritual society. You are not going to, we are not getting knowledge about some material society here, but this is a spiritual society. So whatever we come to know also, that is also spiritual. So there is nothing material. Whatever, like Siddharth Prabhu told me also before, and I also read in Bhagavad Gita, that Nirbandhe Krishna Sambandhe. So whatever has relation to Krishna is also to be considered as Krishna's paraphernalia, or Krishna consciousness can also be considered as not just directly Krishna or thinking about Krishna or talking about Krishna, but to talk about things related to him also. So when we are talking about ISKCON or something which are related to ISKCON, about Prabhupada, the position of Prabhupada, position of gurus, that may not be directly related to Krishna in a way, but definitely they are Krishna consciousness. So we should not neglect this, and this is an opportunity to open up yourself. If you have any questions, like you are, and like we gave the example of the college you are studying or school you are studying, similarly we can also give the example of your home. If you don't know in your home where is the tap, where is the mirror, where is the light, where is the where do you have your storehouse, where do you have which item, then how can we claim that we are the owner of the house or we are staying in that house? So similarly, we should have proper knowledge about what we have, where we are staying, and the complete system must be known to us. So that's why this course is designed for all of us to get benefited ourselves and also help others. Okay. Siddharth Prabhu already knows all the things, but about others, I'm saying that you must have inquisitiveness to know what are these things.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, I have also read the book totally when you sent it. Hare
Uh,
Krishna.
yeah, you already told it that time only. But others who could not read it, they can get it. They can start doing it now also, because if you read, then you'll get a chance to also ask if any questions. That's why it is necessary. So today is another important topic of our discussion, that is initiation. Initiation, we already, I think we already discussed that there are certain vows which we take, and Siddharth Prabhu already mentioned that how many ISKCON gurus also do take the names and give us. Actually, what happens during initiation? I'm just giving a small idea that on the day of initiation, we sit before the deities or the photos of the deities, and Srila Prabhupada will be there, and your Guru Maharaj will be there, and in front of all of them, we take 4 vows of which you can see on the screen: no meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, and no gambling. So these 4 vows you take in front of everybody, and we also take a vow to chant at minimum 16 rounds every day. And another vow which Siddharth Prabhu mentioned His Holiness Bhakti Charan Maharaj takes is never leave ISKCON, whatever may happen. Even if your guru leaves ISKCON, but don't leave ISKCON. So these are the vows generally a disciple takes, and then your Guru Maharaj will give you a spiritual name with Das or Dasi at the end, and you will be called after that name only after that. And also that day, Guru Maharaj takes away all our past sinful records, not just of this life, but of so many lives pending which we had. So in this way, the ceremony of initiation is held. After the vows ceremony, Guru Maharaj will call upon you, and he will call your new name, first your old name to identify you, and then he will give you the mala, the Tulsi mala. It will be a Tulsi mala. Generally now we chant on bale or neem beads. Wooden beads are good if we are chanting now. Some people chant on plastic and all. That is not good. Most pure would be wood, mm, which is offered to Lord. And then after that, on the day of initiation, Guru Maharaj gives us the beads of Tulsi, and he himself chants on those beads before giving us. And then he tells you your new name, and then this is the ceremony. After the ceremony is over, there is a fire sacrifice involved. In that fire sacrifice, all our we perform all the other official things, and in this way the ceremony is held. After that, there is a feast, and also we collect alms for our spiritual master that day on the day of initiation. Mm, so more or less, this is the ceremony. And the initiation, before that, we already discussed about how to select our Guru Maharaj and how to approach him through the temple authorities, because as Siddharth Pro pointed out that we also have a connection with the local temple, and the local temple will propose our initiation to your Guru Maharaj. So in that way the thing happens. So in this way we move ahead for initiation after deciding for who is Guru Maharaj. Without that we cannot go ahead. So these are the things, and here we will discuss some other things like, is the initiation vows, these four things needed to be followed strictly, and what if we face any challenge in following them before or after initiation, and if there are challenges, are there any solutions also, and if I committed some mistakes, I wrongly ate some hotel where they had onion garlic, and is there any step of rectification. So these are the things we will discuss here. Here you will see four things are written before: no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, daya, tapa, saucham, and satyam. So these are the four pillars of dharma. Dharma has these four pillars. In Satya Yuga, dharma had all the four pillars. Then in Dwapar Yuga, one pillar went away. Which pillar went? In Treta Yuga, one pillar went. Siddharth Prabhu, can you say which pillar went away in Treta Yuga? Tapa, I think.
Sir, Satya Yoga, Tapa is gone.
Tapa is gone. Okay.
Hmm.
So Tapa went away after the Satya Yuga. In Treta Yuga, other three are there. One pillar of dharma is not there. Like you can imagine a table standing on four legs, and now one leg is not there. Still the table can sustain somehow. And after that, there are Daya, Saucham, and Satyam. So at the end of Dwapar Yuga, Daya went away, right? Okay. So now the table is standing on two legs. Daya and Tapa are gone. Only Saucham and Satyam are there. And at the end of Dwapar Yuga, again, this Saucham is gone. So now in Kali Yuga, only Satyam is the only leg on which this Dharma is standing. So basically these are the sinful activities can be categorized into these four sections more or less. There are other activities also, but more or less they will be categorized under these four things. So we should, before initiation also, as we read, pre-initiation we must have 1 year preparatory period, and in that preparatory period we are supposed to follow these regulative principles very strictly. Okay. And a sloka is also written here, 1:17:34, which 24, which says about this thing. I forgot that sloka, I had remembered. Yeah, here it is. Tapa saucham daya satyam iti pada krite krita adharmam saistrayo agna smaya sanga madaistava. In the age of Satya, your four legs were established by the four principles of austerities, cleanliness, mercy, and truthfulness. But it appears that three of your legs are broken due to rampant irreligion in the form of pride, lust for women, and intoxication. And if you go to the verse 34, it is, I think. So, Adipru, I recently sent you that sloka. Do you remember?
Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, which one?
38 it is. Okay. Which says about the four regulative principles. Yeah, this is Sutta Uvacha. अभ्यर्थितस्तदा तस्मै स्थानानि कलयेन तौ द्यूतं पानं श्रियसुना छत्र अधर्मश्चतुर्विधा. So these are the four regulative principles. Dyutam means gambling, Panam intoxication, Kriya means illicit sex, and Suna means meat eating. So these are the four places where Kali stays. That's why we should free ourselves from these four things. That's why everywhere you'll find no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling. And Prabhupada says here that if you don't follow these principles, then how can I give you protection? Prabhupada says in the lecture of Bhagavatam here. And this section somebody can read. Okay, Siddharth Prabhu, please read this.
Hare Krishna. Otherwise, they are not my disciples. My advice is always chant 16 rounds minimum and follow the four regulative principles. All of my disciples must agree on this point, otherwise, they are not my disciples. My disciples must follow these principles, living either in heaven or hell. Letter to Rajalakshmi, Mayapur, 17th February 1976.
Okay. Would you like to explain?
Yes. So minimum 16 rounds of chanting is the first principle, and the uh, regulative principles are no meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, and no intoxication. And Srila Prabhupada very boldly and very strictly told all his disciples that you have to follow these principles, otherwise you are not my disciple. So just by taking initiation, a person doesn't become disciple. By following the instruction of a guru strictly, he or she becomes a disciple.
Okay. Thank you. So now, sometimes most of us are in the preparatory period. Mm, So can we write down if any challenges we have faced? Then and some of everybody write the challenges now, and we will ask for solution to one of our participants here. If any challenges you have faced in following the initiation vows, please note down one or more, as many challenges we had faced in. Take 2-3 minutes. If any challenge, don't hide and please write it.
Prabhu, we have to write the challenges or the solutions or both.
No, one part will write the challenges, other part will write solution. Solution we don't
Okay,
have, only we have the challenges.
challenges. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hmm.
I have written two challenges which I personally face. One
Okay.
is
Anybody
controlling
else?
the.
Everybody wrote?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Hmm.
हरे कृष्णा दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी.
Hare Krishna. Yes, and Pranam. Anybody else
प्रभु
wrote?
जी.
Hmm.
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Ashwini Prabhu, Sahadev Prabhu,
Yes, Prabhuji.
Praveen Prabhu. Okay. How many? So please,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
yeah, everybody wrote the challenges. Praveen Prabhu and Rama Mataji also.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Praveen Prabhu. Praveen Prabhu, are you there?
I think he's in office, so I don't know.
Okay.
He said he
Rama
has written.
Mataji is also in office. Okay.
Praveen Prabhu is saying in the chat he has written, it seems.
Okay. So now, Siddharth Prabhu wrote 2. Okay.
Am I audible,
Who else
Prabhuji?
wrote how many? Yeah.
Hare
How
Krishna.
many? I just want the count now.
3. I have written 3, Prabhuji, but third one is like it is same like first point only, or it is related to first
3.
and second. Yes, Prabhuji, 3.
Yours is 3. Okay. And who else wrote how many?
Prabhuji, I have
Two,
one.
two
I
Prabhu.
wrote
I write
one.
2.
2. Okay. And then,
No, Prabhuji, I wrote only one. But that is the major.
ठीक है. And okay. Praveen Prabhu 1. And Ramya Mataji? Nilesh Prabhu?
2 Prabhu. I write 2.
And Ramya Mataji?
I think she is also busy. So just give
Okay.
her
Okay. Fine.
concession. Oh, she has written it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Fine. Fine. No, I gave 0 here. Okay. So now we have 2, 3, 5, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 thing we have. Especially I can consider Ashwini Prabhu is there, Nilesh Prabhu is there, Praveen Prabhu is there, 3, Sahadev Prabhu 4, Siddharth Prabhu 5. Okay. So 5 devotees are there, 9 issues are there. Now I first ask Sahadev Prabhu to ask his um, challenge, and it will be solved by Nilesh Prabhu. Okay. Sahadev Prabhu,
Okay.
please say your
Hare Krishna.
challenge. Ah.
Uh, Actually,
Yeah.
before coming to Krishna consciousness movement, I was following some of
Prabhuji, your voice is too low, Prabhu.
Hare
Can
Krishna
you
It's
Prabhuji.
very
speak
low.
loudly?
Yeah,
Hare
please
Krishna.
use the head. And now it is good.
Yeah.
Put the
Yes,
microphone
Prabhuji.
near.
Yes,
Ah.
Prabhuji. Prabhuji, before coming to in contact with you, I was already following some of the regulative principles, but still for me it is very difficult to follow one of the regulative principles, that is which is to overcome the physical and biological desires. So that is major problem I face.
Nilesh Prabhu, you got what is challenges?
No, Prabhu, not clearly heard exactly.
Okay, please explain again.
Can you
So,
can you write it down?
yeah.
Because there is sound coming, no, so I can't hear clear.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, actually, it's for me, it's very difficult to overcome the sexual desires.
Hmm.
Understood.
So can you please provide some solution, Nilesh Prabhu, to it?
Hare Krishna. Dandathana Prabhu. So, Swati Maharana
Yeah.
Prabhu, it's very nice that you asked this question. And it's like not the, uh, it's not like one person, matlab one devotee's question. It's everybody's question normally. Every human being, whoever they are all facing the challenge because there is a principle that it's wow that everyone have to be follow and slowly start because it's because now it's Prabhupada is also saying that everyone have to be control the sense. So some can able to control one sense, some cannot be. It's like ups and down for all the senses, and we just have to focus at which senses are strong, which we need to control. Like sexual desire is there, or suppose some onion, garlic, some food we are non-veg eating is there. Like there is a one some of have anger you cannot control. So these all are this is there. Whichever is this uh, issues like devotee is facing, and it's like creating a barrier to progress in Krishna consciousness. So initially, when we thought that there is a issue or there is, means it's a good thing that you realize that this is a barrier because normally people or devotee cannot understand also okay, what they are lacking, why they are not giving the progress, not going to progress. What is the problem? They not realize it. They just if it is not following, okay, let it go. They keep moving it, but they are not focusing that these are the issues. They continuously trying to improve it. So this way now what a devotee should have to do in this scenario that initially they have to tighten the screws where we can do our sadhana. We need to improve our sadhana. We have to focus the quality japa because we normally japa we are doing it. Japa we are doing it. That japa sometimes it is mechanical, just doing for the sake of completing the 16 rounds over that all. But then we have to focus the quality of japa and how we are focusing at what time we are focusing it. Suppose 16 rounds
Nilesh Prabhu, your voice is breaking. We cannot hear you now.
Hare Krishna Dhanvat Pranam Prabhu.
Yeah, now it is audible. Yeah.
Can you hear Prabhu?
Hearing, but still it is not so clear. Can you go near the window?
Yes, Prabhu. So Prabhu, until how means which last you heard which sentence?
We have to do proper sadhana.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Prabhuji,
Can you hear?
now I was just explaining. I can repeat from where, Prabhu?
Yeah.
from sadhana.
With
Yeah,
You
it
you
is.
have to do strict
from
sadhana.
sadhana. Strict
Ha,
sadhana,
ha.
yes, yes, yes. So I'm trying to explain that if sometimes means we just have to focus our sadhana at the moment, because sometimes we want to understand that this is the problem I am facing it now. Suppose I am facing the problem that I cannot wake up in the early morning. So there are a lot of issues is there which I cannot wind up early, and because of my families, my children, they are not able to cooperate me, not having the dinner at time. So these all are the issues is there which we need to, with any devotee's life is coming also. Because of that, I
Okay.
lose every time I suffer that I miss the Brahma Muhurat sadhana. But I wish I don't losing that. I just want to be hold that that I want to do it. I want to do it. I will, means we have to constantly send the message to our subconscious mind, because mind is always be alert, means. But when subconscious mind is getting that whatever is there now, coming to the Saudhav Marana Prabhu, that whatever the issues he is facing, so he need always be focused on the reading or the sadhana, how he can make the strong sadhana, focusing on the Krishna consciousness, how he can
Okay.
engage in his all the senses in
Yeah.
Krishna's
Thank you.
service.
Yeah.
So probably this
Thank you,
is in
Nilesh
short. I am
Prabhu.
just
Yeah. Yeah.
thank you,
Please
thank you.
summarize.
No,
Yeah.
no. So
You want to summarize?
in short, yeah, in short, Prabhuji, we need to be do our sadhana very strong in this case. Like Brahma Murata, attend the Brahma Murata sadhana. Keep in, we should have to be remain in association, reading and all. Apart from our regular work, day-to-day work, we always be in like in association of the devotees. These are the solutions, Prabhu.
Okay.
Hare Krishna,
Thank
Prabhu.
you,
Dandavat, Prabhu.
Nilesh Prabhu, for your
Sorry, Prabhu,
solution.
took it taken longer time.
No, no, it's okay. So can Sahadev Prabhu say if he is satisfied or not?
Yes, Prabhuji. Actually, before also I have asked this question to chat with this problem with Siddharth Prabhu, and he also some measures, and I am trying to follow that. And one
Okay.
of the
Your
devotee
voice is also
also.
breaking.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, it's clear now.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, actually, before I was asked this question to Siddharth Prabhu, and he instructed me some measures, and I am following this. And further, I asked because the major problem I faced only this one about the regulative principles, and I shared this thing with that Prabhuji, Arpit Prabhu, and he instructed that thing that what you are doing for your physical pleasure, uh, just think that it is nothing, because if you at that time think about Krishna, he is known as Madan Mohan, like this something he have discussed me. So I'm trying, Prabhuji, but still it's very difficult for me to
Yeah,
handle that thing only.
because we all are sadhakas, we are not pure devotees.
Hare
So
Krishna.
we have to try, okay? And definitely Krishna will help. So thank you, Nilesh Prabhu, for providing a good solution for Sahadev Prabhu. Now we have Praveen Prabhu's challenge. He also has one challenge, and I request Sahadev Prabhu if he can be able to solve it. The challenge Praveen Prabhu is facing is if a person's senses are restrained by following regulative principles, but if his mind dwells in sense objects, is he becoming purified? Can you please explain, Praveen Prabhu? I'm not able to understand properly. It means you are writing two or it is one? Praveen Prabhu? Yeah. Okay, same problem you are saying. Oh. So Praveen Prabhu, you don't want to share anything else. So this is the problem. Then you already got the solution. Because Sahadev Prabhu just now. Okay, fine. So now we'll move on to the problem by what's it there? Nilesh Prabhu. Nilesh Prabhu, you can share your problems and Ashwini Prabhu will answer.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat, Pranam.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, I'm facing that, as I said, that I'm facing that I am missing the Brahma Murata chanting. That is a
Okay.
one problem. And I want to attend it, that thing, but I'm every time I'm losing it. And at when day is over or day is supposed start late, then I feel regret. Oh shit, yeah, today also I missed it. Means something is not going properly according to my way. So this is
Hmm.
always I am really facing the problem, or sometimes I am lacking the sadhana also, means not able to do the sandhya, means because of this getting late or something, then I don't feel to do arti, or I feel that I just complete the my japa first, because arti I can do it, means
Hmm.
evening arti I can do it, means I can escape basically by this way.
Mhm.
So
So
I'm
especially,
just
yeah. So let's first take this.
yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
Request Ashwini Prabhu now to come
Yeah,
up
Prabhuji, please
and
help.
try to solve. He is having problem in waking up early in the morning, and that's why he's not able to chant in the morning. And for which he has to skip some aratis. He's not getting taste for aratis because he has his rounds and he has to finish the rounds first. So, what solution can you provide us, Ashwini Prabhu, for this?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji. Uh, though Nilesh Prabhu is very senior to me, still I will try
Sorry, Prabhu,
to.
I am not
Yes,
serious.
Prabhuji.
No,
Yes,
no.
Prabhuji, you are.
Please guide.
And as far as I know, you are Grihastha, so I know you have so many responsibilities as well. So, uh, I'm a bachelor, so from like what I do generally, since last 1.5 months, I don't know how it is happening, but I'm waking up early in the morning and then like picking up flowers for Krishna, and then like decorating that photo, and then after that I will bring that to Siji and I'll sit with my brother and chant. So how this is happening, I don't know. Like some devotees must be paying for me. That's why, because I have no qualification or eligibility to do this much for Krishna. So definitely we need the mercy of Vaishnavas. So first thing we need to do is we should ask for like mercy from Vaishnavas, pure devotees. Uh, if we'll ask that, it will help Prabhuji. Somewhere, somehow it will help. We can ask pure devotees like Amriteswar Prabhu, Siddharth Prabhuji. If we'll ask for their mercy, then uh, like it will help in our sadhana. Like we can wake up early in the morning and we can do our chanting. This is the first thing what I try to do, but I like uh, it is not regular, but sometimes I try. So this is the
Okay.
first thing. Second,
Mm.
Roji, like what I feel, this too much uh, if we are too much attached in this material things, if we are doing spiritually like all these things, then that is good. But if we are leaving Krishna and doing all these things, then that will not help us. We will be too lazy to like not on time, so this will happen. So we need to think everything, uh, keeping Krishna in center. Like whatever we are doing, we are like taking care of our family. That should be in the mood of like, if I will take care of them, uh, they will chant nicely, they will Krishna should be in the center. And this
Okay. So,
yes,
uh,
Fauzi, this anger, greed, lust, if these things are minimized, like this should be minimum, then it will automatically happen. Fauzi. You will wake up at 3:30 only, 3 o'clock.
okay. Very good
Try to
solution.
Fauzi, try to sleep early, whatever it happens. Sometimes it will be Fauzi, you are responsible, you have so many responsibilities, but you can like ask family members also that sleep early. Like you can put alarm, and if you're not following, at least half an hour it is excusable, but try to align with that
Yeah.
timetable. That will help, Prabhuji. If you
Hare
are
Krishna.
sleeping
Yes.
late, then it will hamper your
Okay.
sadhana, Prabhuji.
So
You
thank you,
you
Ashwini Prabhu, for the
Thank
wonderful
you so much.
solution. I request everybody to keep short your summarize your points. And now, Nilesh Prabhu, can you share your next point, next challenge? Nilesh
No,
Prabhu, your
Prabhuji,
next challenge.
this is the only one.
Okay, you wrote two there, I think. No problem.
Yes.
So now there are Siddharth Prabhu's challenges, which will be answered by Nilesh Prabhu. Siddharth Prabhu, would you like
Yeah,
to
Hare
share now?
Krishna. Yeah. So two challenges I face. Actually, I face many challenges, but I have just taken two. So first is controlling the tongue. So sometime I get attracted to non Krishna Prasad, and not rejected like not meat and all that, but vegetarian items, but which is not Krishna Prasad. Sometimes, not all the time. And the second problem is the same, sleep. Like sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times I tend to oversleep. So these are the two challenges I face. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Nilesh Prabhu. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, this is actually other way around. Actually, you have to guide me how to improve, Prabhu. I have no
You just
qualification
got
at
the
all to.
solution. Now you have to tell. Just now, Ashwini Prabhu gave you wonderful solution. You can say that about
So,
sleep
Prabhuji, the
and about
first thing,
eating, because you also eat
yeah,
outside. Means you are staying outside. You can share your realization.
right, Prabhu. Understood. So, Prabhuji, based on my experience, I can just tell you how we can, means how, what I am doing it, while regarding the food, like how over, it's like I am also very foodie, and I usually now after incoming Krishna consciousness, I feel I am just trying to hold it, whatever I am eating, whatever I am drinking, or whatever I will take, I will put in my mouth, it will be Krishna Prasad. So that kind of resolution I am passing every day, that I want to be stick to this principle, and then I am just focusing the how day is passing, and whether I have concluded this thing or not. Even the while drinking the water, I'm making sure that it's offered to Lord in the morning or afternoon or whatever. But I just want to make sure that it's a prasad. Even the water also a prasad. So by this practice, making the resolution daily wise, I am just avoiding the outside food, and I'm controlling the foodie taste, and I'm telling my wife that you make these, the next assignment means afterwards or day after. Suppose I want to eat, suppose South Indian dishes or some North Indian dishes, I'm just informing in advance that I wish to be have, I want to be, or I will tell other way, Laddu Gopal want to eat this thing. So so sweet, suppose I want to eat some sweet, so I'm telling that you make this for Laddu Gopal. So by this way, we also get in form of prasad. So this is the thing. For the first question, Siddharth Prabhu's what said, and the second one, the oversleep. So Prabhuji, sleep is everyone is required, no doubt, but there is a limit always should be there. Prabhupada have said that Prabhupada only sleep for 2 hours or for 3 to 4 hours in a day. So I'm just praying every day, Prabhupada, that if I want a day to rise like how you pass your days, how the Bhakti Vinod Thakur have passing the day, how to timetable. When I'm watching the timetable, I feel that how much they are indulged in this, all the Sanskrit writing, reading, and the spreading of the Krishna conscious messages. The way just I want to be try to have little kind of things so I can improve myself. So based on that, so I just say that oversleeping is we can avoid by this way, that we get up early in the morning. Well, because see, either you are sleeping, you just try to sleep early. Because of that, you can able to you have light prasadam at in dinner, and then early morning automatically you will get up, and then you can rest afternoon also. If you have if you feel sleepy or that way, you need to be cover your oversleep dose, then you can take rest in afternoon, and then by this way you can manage slowly and improve your this uh, sleeping timetable also, because bed time and this wake up time, this thing. So this way you can manage, Prabhu. Apart from that, Prabhu, I I can say this two suggestions. I hope it will
Okay.
be helpful to you. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Siddharth Prabhu, are you happy with the solutions?
Yeah, it is very helpful. I need blessings from Nilesh Prabhu to follow it properly. Hare Krishna. And everything.
Prabhupada blessing is there, Prabhu.
Jai Shri Prabhu.
Ashwini Prabhu given best idea that we need all Vaishnavas blessing to overcome this all situation. That is also a must, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So I request all Vaishnavas to please bless me. I am a fallen person.
Hari Hari.
Okay. So everybody gave very, very wonderful solution. Praveen Prabhu
Prabhuji,
now said that he also faced the same problem. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Huh?
Prabhuji,
Please tell.
as many devotees are saying that oversleeping is a problem for them. Actually, I have never, from many days, I have never set an alarm, but I have never slept after 4:30 or 5 a.m. In any day. Because
Mm,
I think I have to share 2 points, Prabhuji. If
mm,
you add milk in your diet at evening, or else you when you go to bed, you just drink little bit more, 1 glass or 2 glass water, then at morning you will near about 4 a.m. or all around that, you will get a nature's call. So that is actually helping me. So I just want to say.
okay. Okay. Thank you. Hmm. So actually, Siddharth Prabhu does not have all these problems. He's just sharing for us.
Absolutely right. I know it.
So anyway,
Not a
the
single
food
problem.
problem,
Right, right,
food
Prabhuji.
problem is
Please take it
all
as it
right.
is. Please take my problems as it is. I suffer from them very
No, we
much.
have taken the problems as it is. As such, they are everybody's problem. So the thing is, yeah, food can be controlled by when we center Krishna, and like Nilesh Prabhu told, that we can ask to cook wonderful items, and then we can offer to Krishna and have them. And seeing our fallen nature, Krishna will also appreciate and receive the offerings which we give. And also about sleep, one thing His Holiness Haradhar Maharaj gives is that our sleep is directly proportional to the quantity of food we eat. Actually, the more we eat, and the more we sleep. And also about the timing is very important. If we can maintain the dinner timing little early, then it is very good for health, and also sleep can be regulated in that way. Means I'm seeing the temple timetable. Earlier also used to feel that it is little difficult. How did we possible that at 5 p.m. if we have the dinner, and then we have to also sleep, and early we wake up, and then 9 a.m. next day is the breakfast. But I saw that it is actually not a problem, but it is good for our health also. So this schedule for grihasthas, it is little difficult, but some grihasthas they are trying, and I'm seeing that they are very means healthy also, and they are also able to perform morning program. So this can be tried. If not 5 p.m., some are trying at 7 p.m. dinner at 7. Siddharth Prabhu does that. I'm just telling for everybody. So if all of us can try it, it'll be good. Anyway, we have our other topic of discussion. We just went into this. And one question Ramya Mataji had asked, but that question is like a generic question. But I was thinking to take any challenges specifically for the vows related to initiation. Otherwise, thousands of problems we have otherwise. So Ramya Mataji, if we can be specific about the initiation vows, then we can help here. Is this the topic going on? And now Praveen Prabhu has a query. Can we bring food from outside and then offer to Krishna? Then it will become prasad, and after that we can have prasadam. The food which cannot make at home. So I am asking Prabhuji. I have heard from devotees that they don't, if we bring cooked food from outside, we don't offer it to Krishna. We can beg forgiveness to Krishna that I could not offer, and then by chanting Hare Krishna Mantra few times, we can honor that food and beg forgiveness from Krishna. That's one way. Otherwise, if it is not a cooked item, then you can bring and cook it for Krishna. Like sometimes if you want some groundnuts, you are traveling, fried groundnuts or hot milk or juice. So those items you don't need to bring and offer it to Krishna. You can directly tell that Krishna, I'm sorry, I cannot offer this now, but because I'm hungry or for satisfying my tongue, I had to have this now. Please forgive me. This way we can have. Definitely, we have to limit it, not for our tongue, but we can do it for our stomach if required. We understand what is our level, and based on that, we have to do. Praveen, is it okay? Okay. Siddharth, would you like to add anything in this challenges to versus solution section of initiation vows?
Hare Krishna. So, this what you quoted from Haldar Maharaj is very important, because if you eat more, you will sleep more and you will become fat like me. So, so that I understand. And what problem our Sahadev Prabhu has shared, I think. As a counselor, maybe you can guide him more practically. You can guide him, because this is sometimes it is a serious problem, but maybe as a one-on-one you can guide him. I think that is what I want to share.
Okay, sure. I'll try my best. Hare Krishna.
Mm.
So thank you. Now I wanted to show a short, what did I say? A short clip about initiation, which is very, very essential, and I found it very
Prabhuji,
necessary.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Prabhuji, Siddharth Prabhu said that he is very fat, but how we know that he is very fat?
You have to assume, and I mean, you have to accept, because he's saying it himself, like Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita.
We have to have his darshan, na?
You have to wait then when Siddharth Prabhu will sanction your wish. Okay, now we will watch this video. Please let me know if sound is not coming.
We start is to see that devotees get initiated, but they don't actually know what it means. There are lots of misconceptions actually. Oftentimes I find that why people are so keen to take initiation. What is the most attractive feature of the initiation? The guru will take all your karma. The understanding is that at the time of initiation, you dump all your karma to the guru and you become free from karmic reaction. And that's why we used to find that people took initiation and after that there was no sign of them. So then we still set the standard that there has to be a proper understanding. But still we find that devotees get initiated, are so keen, so excited to get initiated, but that excitement doesn't last. It just fades out very quickly. They're so keen to get second initiation, but they don't have any inclination to come to the temple and do deity worship, which is one of the main purpose of second initiation. Actually, first initiation is the time one gets the Mahamantra. Mahamantra is the greatest of all mantras. Gayatri is mantra, but Hare Krishna is Maha Mantra. So it is Maha Mantra, the greatest of all mantras. So when you have the Maha, then do you need anything else? Not really. Then the question arises, then what's the need for second initiation? The second initiation is needed because of deity worship. Deity worship is conducted in the beating mark to follow the rules and regulations of the scriptures. And the scripture says, in a temple, the brahmanas only will worship the deities. Therefore, there is a need for brahmanas. Therefore, there is a system of second initiation, Brahmin initiation. But they become brahmanas, but they are not interested in deity worship. Why? Because no one even taught them, no one even told them. They think that it's a process for spiritual advancement. I got first initiation, that was good, but not good enough. So now I need the second initiation. It's a kind of a status symbol also. I am the second initiated. I'm a Brahmana. But in ISKCON we don't actually need Brahmanas. Because the Vaishnavas are superior to the Brahmanas. So when you're already in a superior platform, then what's the point in having the inferior status? So anyway, so it's all because there is no proper education. And sometimes there is pressure for Brahman initiation because there is no pujari or cook. I mean, we get so much pressure for that. Maharaj, please give him second initiation. The person can't even write his own name. Can't even read. Now we have to be forced to give him Brahmin initiation because the temple needs a pujari from India. I'm talking about pujaris in the West. And so we are going through different phases. And another thing is that we noticed that devotees, when they get initiation, they think that their relationship is only with the spiritual Diksha Guru, spiritual master, initiating spiritual master. And this is a very big misconception that is actually hurting ISKCON. And so what actually happens, it's a very common thing, and that anybody can actually see that's happening. Like the temple actually makes the devotees, preaches to them, cultivates them, trains them. The temple devotees are doing that. But often we find that when one takes initiation, the loyalty shifts from the temple to the Guru. And as a result of that, the temples are becoming empty. In the West especially, it's a big problem. Initiated devotees are many, but no one is there to serve the temple, no one is there to. And the devotees who cultivated them, trained them, they're completely disregarded, as if they are not important anymore, because now I'm being initiated and the relationship has been established between me and my Guru, and that's it. Well, if I was in my Guru's ashram, then it would have been all right. But actually in ISKCON we are not functioning in our Guru's ashram. In ISKCON we are functioning in Prabhupada's ashram. Previously in the Indian culture, in India, the custom was that when somebody assumed the responsibility of being a spiritual master, he used to have his own ashram. And the disciples used to stay in the ashram and get trained. And then eventually the Guru, when he used to retire, he used to hand over the ashram to a successor. And other disciples who wanted to continue preaching and initiating and so forth, then they used to open their own ashrams. But that's not the case with ISKCON. Prabhupada didn't hand over ISKCON to anybody. Prabhupada retained his position as the head of ISKCON, as the founder Acharya. That Prabhupada is the founder of ISKCON, there is no doubt about that. But Prabhupada is not only the founder, Prabhupada is the Acharya of ISKCON. Now this is one very, very important factor that we have to systematically consider and try to understand. Like yes, we have our gurus, but Prabhupada is the guru, the Acharya. Otherwise, why should Prabhupada be so emphatic about establishing himself as the founder Acharya? Prabhupada could have just been happy as a founder. But Prabhupada was so similarly, after Prabhupada's disappearance,
Hare Krishna. So, could everybody hear the clip? It was a very important clip and part
Yes,
of
yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
our course also. Hare Krishna. And by the time we were playing the clip, Ramya Mataji had asked some chat messages, just telling how to follow the strictly 4 regulative principles in this material world. Yeah, so the solution which initially Nilesh Prabhu gave to Sahadev Prabhu is the same, that we have to do a strict sadhana, and sadhana means there are some do's and don'ts. So we have to, if we want to progress in our spiritual life, we have to follow these do's and don'ts. Now in the path or process of following these do's and don'ts, if you face any challenges, there are devotees, there are scriptures, there is our guide or counselor. We can definitely approach them if we fall in any problem, face any problem. Definitely they will help us and provide valid solutions. So it is possible because so many devotees are already doing it. So I don't say it is impossible. It is definitely possible. For us, maybe it is not possible at the moment, but it will be possible if we try to take a strict sadhana in our spiritual life, then definitely it is possible. And hope it helps. So then about initiation, now heard 2 new terms about first and second initiation. So Maharaj already clearly said that the first initiation means the first time you get initiation from Guru Maharaj. That is Harinam initiation. When you get the mala, the process which I spoke in the beginning of this chapter. So that is what is the first initiation. And the second initiation is when we get the sacred thread, and after getting the Brahman initiation, the sacred thread is for the Prabhujis and for the Matajis, they only get Brahman initiation, they don't get sacred thread. So after we get second initiation, we are generally allowed to cook for the deities, or we are allowed to do arati or archan, sringar of the main deities of the temple. So that's why especially Maharaj told that second initiation is not necessary if we are not serving in the temple, especially the deities. And so that is not so much a difficult thing. Maharaj already discussed. And other things Maharaj already said. One point everybody can say what they learned from the video. Sahadev Prabhu, one small point.
One point is first know what is initiation before taking it. Because otherwise you will not.
Your voice is not clear.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
The first point is first you have to know what is the importance of initiation, then try for taking initiation, because otherwise you cannot justify the initiation vows and the principles. First we have to know what is the importance of initiation and guru and all these things.
Okay. So first point is you can note down to know the importance of initiation before going for initiation. Okay. That happens in the preparatory period. Any other point we learned? Nilesh Prabhu, please share your.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes.
So Prabhuji, when we are progressing in the spiritual journey, Krishna consciousness, then initiation is like a second birth, like it's the beginning. That's what Bhakti Jagat Maharaj made. It's every Krishna conscious devotee should have to be uh, should initiate to get connected with the parampara. So that is the thing, that it is the beginning of the our spiritual journey, and we are committed to certain do's and don'ts that we can that can be boost to the Krishna consciousness in our life. That is a small thing,
Okay.
Prabhu.
Okay. Ramya Mataji and Prabin Prabhu, do you like to share any of your points? Ashwini Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
So, Prabhuji, I liked one point very much. Like Maharaj said that this misconception part, like sometimes we think that uh, after taking initiations, my Guru Maharaj is the only like point of interest. Like they are too much involved in like in his service and all, and they like they leave the temple activities or the uh, preaching activities of the temple or whatever authority there is in the temple, they ignore that. So that is not good, Prabhuji. That is a misconception. The like the temple which groomed them, the temple that make made them the devotee which they are now, so they should not leave that. So Maharaj is pointing out very important point that we should not leave that temple, and we should help that temple in growing and all the activities. So I like that very much, because it will help in, ultimately it will help in increasing this movement. Yes.
Yes, that was also the important point I also was thinking. And so Siddhartha also had said that Maharaj told that it's not that after getting initiation, you are just the guru's property and you are no more temples. You are no more under the temple. No, it is not like that. Even after initiation, we have to serve the same temple. Of course, under the instructions of your guru also. And if yes, you can visit other temples. Prabin Pro is asking if we can go to other temple and serve. Definitely, we can go and serve. Like if Nilesh Prabhu was in Dubai, so there he was connected to the Dubai center. But now, let's say if I'm saying if Nilesh Prabhu is initiated also, so that time he was serving Dubai temple. Now he will serve the temple in Bombay. So service has to be rendered to ISKCON at any moment. But the thing is, earlier he used to serve at Dubai. Now he is serving in Bombay. And we also discussed about that how if there is any confusion between the guru's instruction and local authorities' instruction. Sorry, how to clarify that? There is a need to clarify both with the temple authorities and with the guru that what should be done. Disciples should clarify it from both of them. they both will discuss and let you know. So these are the things we also take care. And also about founder Acharya Maharaj spoke, and ISKCON is not okay. I did not have Siddharth Prabhu. Also, ISKCON is not our Guru's ashram, it's Srila Prabhupada's ashram. Siddharth Prabhu, would you like to share some of the points?
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhu. Yes, the most important point which I liked is just what you said. That is, Prabhupada is the Acharya and ISKCON is not any Guru's ashram, it is Srila Prabhupada's ashram. And we should all serve under the guidance of Srila Prabhupada by following his authorized representatives. And another point is, the most attractive reason for taking initiation is give all your sins to your guru, which I have shared one past time also, that how actually sometimes I feel Prabhupada is personally guiding me by showing all these pastimes to me, which is directly related to what I heard from Prabhupada's disciples. So this how sometimes devotees want to just dump everything in the guru, and they think that, oh, then I become free from all sinful activities. But this is a wrong reason to take initiation, according to what Maharaj said. And this lecture I have heard earlier also. I think it is given in UK. And this Maharaj, when he was talking about Prabhupada, how serious he becomes, so that is the best part. I like it.
They have actually, I don't have the full lecture, but they have put small sections in the
Mhm.
Maharaj's
Yeah, yeah.
YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
They have cut it down. Very important lecture, I found it.
Correct,
All the
correct.
questions are answered here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. This, I think this lecture was given in either in
Singapore.
Birmingham or Leicester, where it is.
I think Leicester or Singapore, I'm confused about.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Somewhere in UK. I think it is Leicester. So somewhere there. So that
Ah,
is the thing. Mm. Hare Krishna.
okay, Hare Krishna. So most of the part of initiation we did discuss or hear now. So the next passages you have to read them. Tapasya for forcing you to make very rapid progress in Krishna consciousness.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, my question you didn't took.
What was your question?
Like that, those 3 points
Oh, you.
he wrote.
Acha, acha. Definitely, I forgot it. Who is left? Who did not answer? Siddharth
Amritesh
Prabhu did
Prabhu
not
can
answer,
answer.
na?
Should answer this.
Siddharth
Amritesh
Prabhu did
Prabhu
not
can
answer.
answer.
Oh yeah, no. I had wrongly left. So Siddharth Prabhu, please answer it. I had kept it for purposefully for Siddharth Prabhu. So now Siddharth
What
Prabhu, please
that it is?
answer.
Is it regarding the difficulty facing following
Uh-huh.
the regulative principle? Okay, okay. What
Yeah.
difficulty Ashwani Prabhu faces? That he chants Hare
Hmm.
Krishna mantra too many a lot, like he cannot stop chanting
No,
Krishna's name.
Prabhuji. No, Prabhuji. It is all misconception. Prabhuji, my first challenge is like sometimes like when I was not in Krishna consciousness, I was like I'm too much emotional, Prabhuji. So I'm like I get easily attached to something material or something like let it be family also. Like I'm too much attached to family members due to my past, like whatever I have done for them or thought about them. So now sometimes that emotions come, so it hinders my devotional practice fully. So that is the first challenge which I may face, Fauzi, but I'm just praying that I don't face all these things. And the second is the like this is global, Prabhuji. Everybody faces, but I need solution from Siddharth, Prabhuji. Anger, greed, and lust, Prabhuji. These three things are very like in abundance in me, Prabhuji. I get angry sometimes very much. So these three are there. So how to overcome that? And the third question is related to these two only. So due to these uh, things, I sometimes get too much involved in the material things. So Prabhuji, please. Guide me, Prabhuji. Siddharth Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. All the three problems you said, I don't think it is hindering your following for regulative principles. So I like if you are emotional, sentiment, like you are emotionally attached to your family members, then I don't think it is going to hamper your like following for regulative principles. Maybe sometimes it can create some like small barrier for practicing some devotional service, but regulative principle, I don't think it will create any problem unless and until your family members are forcing you to do something. However, if you are emotionally attached to your family members, you can use it in a very nice positive way, thinking that my family members are very dear to me. So what is the best thing I can offer them? Because if you love them, that means you should offer them the best thing, that is Krishna consciousness. So you pray to Srila Prabhupada or your Guru Maharaj or other devotees that please give them Krishna consciousness, and also try to preach little bit to them, give them some books, read Prabhupada's book in front of them. So by this way you are actually helping them. So this what you are thinking negative, it can actually become positive for you, because you love them so much. You can use them for Krishna service by bringing them to Krishna consciousness. So that is the first solution. um, like instead of um, rejecting, you accept them for Krishna service. So there is a process where you can just reject everything, neti neti, but instead of that you can just accept them and you can offer them in Krishna service. So that is the first point. And the second is, you said hmm, the second point you said is it anger, greed, and all that, or there is another problem in between? Because I don't find any of them as problems, so that's why. Okay, so anger, greed, and all that, these are anarthas. These will go away as you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and practice devotional service. It might take some time, but it will go away for sure, because you are following the process. So one day it will go away. You have to be just little patient that how long it takes. But if you are under the guidance of senior devotees and you are practicing very nicely, then these six problems, uh, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moha, Mad, Matsarya, they will go away. Now how long it takes, it depend on the devotee itself and Krishna's mercy. So but you have to be little patient, it will go away. If you practice properly, chant attentively, it will go away. What is the second problem? I am unable to recollect. And can you repeat? I don't. I don't remember it. Mm.
Second one is this same Prabhuji, this anger, greed, lust, what you
Anger.
told,
Okay.
but
Okay. Okay.
the anger, greed, and lust. So sometimes I get angry. These three things are there, Prabhuji, in me. So I know that chanting will improve and all these things, but still, if there is another some special remedy, if
Special
you suggest.
remedies. Yeah, you take mercy of the pure devotees. Like if you meet any disciple of Srila Prabhupada, you can pray to them. You can ask for their blessings. You can take their lotus feet, because by touching the feet or by touching any paraphernalia of those devotees, our body becomes purified. So if you meet some advanced devotees, you can request them to bless you or pray for you. By doing that, it will happen. And yeah, by the mercy of devotees, as you said, uh, that was the solution you have given. So I am just giving the solution back to you. Hare Krishna. Does that answer your question, Ashwini Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. So
Yeah, but I
Hare
don't
Krishna.
think this is a big problem for you, because you are a nice devotee, I
yes,
know.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
It seems to be very like easy thing for you, probably, but it is big for me. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so
Yeah, Amritesh
Hare
Prabhu, carry on.
Krishna.
I know you are getting late, so please.
So most part of the discussion of this initiation chapter we are done, because we extensively discussed on it, and everybody provided wonderful solutions to our challenges. So we will start working on the solutions now. this passage we were reading, tapasya for forcing you to make rapid advancement in Krishna consciousness. If still you are unable to fulfill that promise of your spiritual master, then what is the use of calling yourself disciple and devotee? That is simply pretending. So you should think like this, that I have promised my spiritual master this, now I must obey with him without any exception. Otherwise, I have no business calling myself his disciple. That will be your austerity or tapasya for forcing you to make very rapid advancement in Krishna conscious understanding. Without tapasya, there is no question of advancement. So if still the material nature is so much attractive to you that you are unable to sacrifice things in this way, then better to give up the whole thing and do as you like outside. But if you want to call yourself devotee and serve Krishna in that capacity, then you must avoid these 4 basic principle restrictions under all circumstances without any exceptions. Of course, once, twice, Krishna may excuse. That is not very difficult. But more than that, it will become very difficult for Krishna to excuse you, and there is great risk. Not that everything will be lost despite all of your time and effort spent. Hare Krishna. So is it clear that even though it is little difficult for our regulative principles to follow them, or chanting 16 rounds, even though it is little difficult, everybody knows that. Sadeprabhu also initially he was thinking that it's very easy, but he knows that it is also not so easy. So if we are progressing, if we are desiring to progress, we have to take this as a tapasya. That is the tapasya at the minimal level for all of us. So let's not neglect it, and do definitely try to do. Ramya Mataji also told the problem, and everybody faced this problem. So this is our tapasya, and let's do it. So here are some other passages also which we will have to read at home. One part, the first passage we will read now. Who want to read? Nilesh Prabhu, do you read it?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam. Yes, Prabhu, I can read it. Hare Krishna. If I pour a water on it, then it will be difficult to ignite. Of course, this chanting of Harinam will make you purified. That's nice. But just like this fire I am going to ignite, this is ignite. This is a dry firewood. But if I help it to keep it dry, then the fire will be very nice, blazing fire. If I pour a water on it, then it will be difficult to ignite. Similarly, the fire of Krishna consciousness will keep you always progressing, but at the same time, if we also voluntarily do not pour water on that fire, then it will be nice. Similarly, Krishna consciousness or chanting Hare Krishna will keep you progressive. At the time, at the same time, voluntarily, if you do not
Voice is
commit all this nonsense, then it will be very nice. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Can you hear me?
yes.
Hello.
Now can
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So I can start from the
No,
yeah.
start from
If
there
we
only.
also voluntarily do not pour water on that fire, same no, at the same time,
Yeah.
from that time.
Hmm.
If you do not commit all this nonsense, then it will be very nice. And if you continue this water pouring, then just like a man is taking medicine at the same time doing all nonsense, then then his disease will not be cured, or may take a very very long time. So we should not be responsible in that way, because life is very short. Initiation lecture, San Francisco, 10th March 1968. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So already we discussed that these regulatory principles we have to follow strictly, and do not try to think that no, these are not important. And the second passage, Lord Chaitanya accepts all kinds of sinful persons on one condition. What is the condition? Here it is, the last line. They must take shelter of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu after spiritual initiation and thus refrain from those things which are prohibited in Shastra. So, on one condition, we, the fallen people of this age, are accepted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The condition is we must follow the four regulative principles. So, don't think that these regulative principles are not something which which are not not followable. No, these are followable. That's why it is written for the people of this age. So we must try to follow them, and then only we can progress in our spiritual life. Now we move on to the this chapter finishes initiation, and the unit also get finished. Then we go to the next unit, which is how to act in the relationship with the Guru. That is the importance of what is Guru Puja, how to do Guru Seva, and how, what is Guru's Seva, Guru's Vapu and Vani Seva. Most part of these chapters we have already discussed. We can quickly finish this Guru Puja chapter. Guru Puja here, Guru Puja refers to what? Srila Prabhupada's Guru Puja, and the importance of Guru Puja, formal worship of other ISKCON Gurus, how their worship would be done in relation to, because Prabhupada's Guru Puja is performed every day. So how is other Gurus Guru Puja, or how we can worship other ISKCON Gurus, and what is the meaning of Vyasa Puja. We will discuss these things here. Most of the points we know already. We'll just do a revision here. Here it is. Yeah. Okay. So the first is the importance of Guru Puja. First, we all know that at all ISKCON centers, we see that after the Darshan Arati, after the deity's Darshan opens, everywhere, Srila Prabhupada's Guru Puja is held with a lot of energy and enthusiasm, and everybody participates in that. Everybody dance at the full enthusiasm also. Like we also have seen in Calcutta that everybody jumps so high that even it seems like they are touching the ceiling, and everybody feels very joyous and very happy while performing the Guru Puja. Definitely Prabhupada, we all heard and we all also read before that how Prabhupada is the founder acharya. He is our preeminent Sikhya Guru also. So we also perform this Guru Puja with a lot of energy and enthusiasm. Also recently His Holiness Aldan Maharaj was mentioning in his many of his lectures, and also many other devotees mentioned, even in comparison to other aratis, the Guru Puja arati is very, very important. Why? Because you see Krishna's arati is performed so many times a day, but the arati of Srila Prabhupada is performed once a day, and because we are all under his shelter, so we should not neglect Srila Prabhupada's Guru Puja. Once one devotee was there in temple in ISKCON Bhubaneswar, long back, I'm telling about 25 years old. So he was serving his Guru Maharaj, and it was Rath Yatra day. He was serving Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj was on the Rath Yatra cart, and he was holding some things of Guru. And that time, I'm telling about Guru Govind Maharaj. So then he asked Maharaj, "Can I go for some service to the Lord? Then Maharaj laughed. Maharaj told, so what are you doing now? Do you differentiate between your Guru and Krishna? So same way, we should not perform the same mistake that Krishna and Guru are actually to be worshipped on the same platform. If Krishna is worshipped with all the means whatever position we give to Krishna, the same position will also be given to Guru. Sakshat Haritvena Samasta Sastrir. In Guru Ashtakam we sing also daily. He is to be given equal respect as that of Hari. So that's what is written here in the book. You see, Sakshat Haritvena Samasta Sastrir Uktas Tatha Abhyatayava Sat. So verse 7 of Guru Ashtakam is that our Guru Maharaj is honored as much as the Supreme Lord because he is the most confidential associate of the Lord. And also Parvati, Mother Parvati speaks to Lord Shiva, very important words. One Siddhartha was also said in this. Aradhana nam sarvesham Vishnu Aradhana Param. Among the worship of all the demigods or gods, the worship of Vishnu is the greatest. Hey, but oh, this is said by Lord Shiva to Parvati. Sorry, I told on time. Tasmat Paratam Devi Tadiya Nam Samach. But oh dear Durga or Parvati, but amongst the worship of Vishnu also, it is more important or more valuable to serve the Vaishnavas who are the worshippers of Vishnu. Jai me bhakta jana partha name bhaktascha te jana mad bhaktanam cha je bhaktas te me bhakta tamamata. So it is from Adi Puran, quoted in Chaitanya Charitamrita Lila 1.28. It says that Lord Krishna is saying to Arjuna, those who are my direct devotees are actually not my devotees. But those who are my devotee, those who are the devotees of my servants, are actually my devotees. Okay. So this is how we should understand that who is our guru and what is his position and how he is not in any way to be worshipped less than Krishna. Definitely, and also we are especially discussing about Srila Prabhupada Guru Puja here. So, because Prabhupada is our Shiksha Guru, so now this paragraph I request Sadek Prabhu or Praveen Prabhu if you can read, or Sadek Prabhu. Yes, please read.
It is not self aggrandizement. It is
Your
real.
sound is very low. Little headphone. Are you using headphone? Okay, okay. So, near the Siddharth Prabhu, then you only read. It is difficult for him. His voice is not clear.
Hare Krishna. Okay, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Uh, it is not self aggrandizement, it is real teaching. So, Guru Puja, which we are doing, it is not self aggrandizement, it is real teaching. You sing daily. What is that? Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Arona Koriyo Oikyo. Bus. This is translation. I tell you frankly, whatever little success is there in this Krishna consciousness movement, I simply believed what was spoken by my Guru Maharaj. You also continue that. Then every success will come. Arrival address New York, July 9, 1976.
Would you please explain it also?
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so Srila Prabhupada is very nicely here appreciating his Guru Maharaj that whatever success he has achieved in the form of ISKCON and the devotees, it is all because of the causeless mercy and blessing of his Guru Maharaj. So he offered all credit to his Guru Maharaj, which is true also, because Prabhupada is saying that it is not self-aggrandizement. Aggrandizement means exaggeration, like something is small but you exaggerate and say it is big. But Prabhupada is saying ki Guru Puja is not self-aggrandizement of Guru, that, oh, my Guru is the greatest. No, actually, a pure devotee of Lord Krishna is great, and by worshipping him, you get the mercy of Krishna. And by that mercy, you will become all successful, which is the actual source of success for devotees in their devotional life, by following the instructions and by serving the Guru with all his heart, his or her heart. So that is the point Prabhupada is making, that Guru Mukha Padma Vakya, the words that come out of your Guru's lotus mouth, you should make your work aligned with those words. Arona Korio Mone Asha means don't have any other desire but to fulfill the um, desires of your Guru. So that is what Prabhupada is saying. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Siddharth Bro. So now we have a box here in front of you where we have to write down 3 benefits of having regular Guru Puja. If we have regular Srila Prabhupada's Guru Puja, what is the benefit? What is the benefit of having Guru Puja every day?
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam Prabhu. I have written 2 points.
Okay.
One point is, by doing regular Guru Puja of Srila Prabhupada, we will develop personal connection with Srila Prabhupada, or personal relationship with Srila Prabhupada. And the second point is, we can, by attending or by observing this Guru Puja, we can also understand the importance and glories of Srila Prabhupada. These are the 2 points I have written.
To understand the importance of Srila Prabhupada, and first is?
We can develop personal relationship with Srila Prabhupada by doing the Guru Puja.
Personal relation.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam, Prabhu.
Please say.
Can I say, Prabhu? Or Ashwini, Prabhu, you can say first.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. So I have written 2 points. The first one is, by doing this Guru Puja, we'll get attached to Srila Prabhupada, and we will develop the love with Srila Prabhupada for whatever he has done for us. And he has actually dragged out us from this dark material world. So our love for Srila Prabhupada will increase by doing this Guru Puja. And if we know the meaning of that Guru Puja, then I will mantras, that slokas, then we will get attached to Srila Prabhupada. And the second one is, at least uh, every day we will get a chance to remember him each day. So that will be great for us, Fauzi.
Okay. Very good points. Siddharth Prabhu also gave us many rules. Any other point?
Hare Krishna,
Please
Prabhu.
note
Dandavat
down.
Pranam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Now, first point is that when we do the Guru Puja, then we increase our faith in Guru. Like Srila Prabhupada, we can increase our faith. It's the same in relation to how what Siddharth Prabhu and Ashwini Prabhu said. It's like developing the faith basically to follow the his instruction. And once we develop, once our faith is increased, then the second point is that we should have to follow his instruction to chanting and for regulative principles, and then we can able to read the shastras and do the preaching about the Krishna consciousness if we really want the mercy from the Guru. So this is the 2 points of Hare Krishna.
Okay. So Praveen Prabhu also gave some point that we can attach to Guru. Yes, our faith and attachment on Guru, especially we are talking about Srila Prabhupada here, it will increase. And as Siddharth Prabhu said, our personal connection with Guru Maharaj will increase. That's also a very important point with Srila Prabhupada. So another thing we can say that it is our expression of gratitude. Like suppose we are a servant at the house of Ambani's, and when there is a function every day, maybe not a, you see, like at the time when he leaves for office, that everybody comes and sees him off. So kind of that time, everybody, all his servants also see him off when he is going. Or you can say when there is a ceremony, when there is a occasion, celebration at his house. So if we are not present at that time, does it show our loyalty or gratitude? Our gratitude will be shown when we are present in the festivities also. So this is also an expression of our gratitude to Srila Prabhupada when we are attend the Guru Puja. And another point we can also think of is that I can